Hey everybody, welcome back to Hammercat Games. My name's producer Mike, and I'm happy to be with you guys this Tuesday evening. Getting started a little later than we planned, but we're going to play some Tecmo Super Bowl NCAA rosters from last year because, well, probably isn't going to be a season. So I thought, why not start our own season in Tecmo? It's my favorite game. I'm gonna add some. I'm gonna keep an eye on that desktop audio. I've got my lucky Ohio State sweater. Let's see if I can put on a hoodie on stream. Do I have that much talent? Yes, I can. Cool. And red goes good with the green screen. It also breaks up the black. So yeah. So I thought we would do a season, and if you guys know anything about me, I will give you one guess who I'm going to team control as man. And that's right. It's going to be Ohio State. Coach. No, not coach. Here we go. Cool. Let's check out our schedule. That's pretty important. Sorry about that. I had to increase the brightness on my screen. All right, so let's check out our schedule. We've got Clemson versus Bama. We've got Ohio State versus Cincinnati in week 2. All right, good. Auto skip to week 2. Let's do this. Probably going to play one game tonight because we're getting a late start. Who won that? Who won that? Standings. Oh, I can't even tell. SEC. Bama lost. They lost 31-21. All right. Ohio State, Cincinnati. Here we go. Let's do this. And there's my microphone. Yeah, we're good. Even the volume's good. I love it. Their audio for this ROM is not perfect. It could be my emulator. I don't know what's going on. So I have awfully mixed feelings about what's been going on in college football. It seems pretty obvious that the players want to play. I'm going to go into my options. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry I'm doing all this. Preferences. I just kind of want to make the audio normal. Can I do sound? Primary sound. 8-bit mono. There we go. Maybe if I make it 8-bit, it'll help. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if this works. Okay. That was a killer return. I gotta pick Chase Young. That's better. There we go. We're good. I might have to do some editing of this video for sure. Nice. I mean, Cincinnati, I'm not trying to pick on you. I'm not trying to cause injuries, but I make good tackles, especially in the first game. So yeah, I want to play this season with you guys, see how far we get. I'm not gonna, like, if we lose in the playoffs or something, that's just gonna be that. We have to deal with it. My Tecmo Super Bowl game is a little off. It's a little rusty, so might not win the Super Bowl, the Rose Bowl, in this season. Might lose in the playoffs, but you never know. Might get lucky. Okay, first thing is Benjamin Victor is not the kick returner. Wilson is the kick returner. There we go. Okay. Let's start with a little run game. Let's keep him honest. Well, that's one interesting way to get 1 yard. I've got to figure out this audio. This is ugly. And Benjamin Victor. Ah! Making easy stuff look difficult. Thank you, Benjamin Victor. That's very appropriate. Okay, we'll play action. And KJ Hill, who's off to the NFL in the 7th round. Thank you, KJ Hill. Early touchdown. Very nice of you. So, guys, if this is your first time joining us on Hammercat Games, consider giving us hitting that like button. Consider joining us by hitting subscribe. And the bell icon's kind of nice. And you can watch us play some more Tecmo Super Bowl NCAA. Play City Skylines on Tuesdays. Kato in Motion is my co-host, and he and I play beat 'em ups on Fridays, and we talk about the news. We got our little show called Beating Up the News. Right now, the beat 'em up that we're playing is a 2020 game called Tonight We Riot. On Mondays, Kato plays League of Legends and gives financial news. Financial kind of updates. Nice! Who intercepted that? White? Why am I drawing a blank who that safety is? Dobbins getting some tough yards. I dig it. I also thought about doing maybe a speed run or two on this channel. A speed run of Tecmo Super Bowl, for example. You can do speed runs for. You can do speed runs for almost any game nowadays, but you can do speed runs for fastest game played, fastest season played. Obviously, I can't do that with the NCAA hack. I got to do it with the actual game. With the actual NFL 1991 version of the game, the original game. But they picked my play, and I still got a touchdown with J.K. Dobbins. You know, first game of the season, the AI, the drones, are not nearly as difficult as later in the season. So let's not get too cocky. We know how early season Tecmo Super Bowl feels. It feels good. And then you get to like game 7 and you get a scare versus like Iowa or something. Special teams. Getting roughed up on special teams. Got to go with Jeff Okuda. I love it. This guy's too good. This defense last year was insane. That's really a shame that we lost in the semifinal playoff. I think we would have given LSU a good game. I'm not saying we would have won. I have mad respect for Joe Burrow and the season he had, and LSU were true champions. But I don't know. I'm really bummed out we didn't. I mean, to say the least, I'm bummed out that we didn't beat Clemson in the semifinal. Clemson has truly become. U of M is always going to be our biggest rival, but Clemson has become our biggest national rival. It's different when it's the adjacent state and when it's this other team. And Clemson has beaten us all 3 times they've faced us. It's not good. We don't have that same relationship with any other team in college football. Just Clemson. Clemson has had our number. I don't like saying it, but it's kind of the truth. Sending it to Chris Olave wide open. I love it. And we can take this to the house. There we go. Got to get that audio fixed, though. Got to get that cleaned up. I've heard this game sounding better before. You can make it, game. You can do it. I'll check my audio settings, make sure everything's okay. It's like it's chopping things up, you know? The glitch remix. Gonna make sure they don't score before half, but it should be pretty easy. You know, first games of the season, like I said, pretty forgiving. Like, I just did a terrible job tackling him there. You can't do that late in the season. Every snap counts late in the season. This is not late in the season. This is chill. I'm gonna rush the quarterback. No, I'm not. That was well played by them. I give them credit. Let's maybe try to make sure they don't do play action on us. Nope, they don't. I'm going to rush the quarterback. I can't believe that audio. I've got to get that junk fixed up. Next time, guys, I'll get that junk fixed up. Because you got to love the Tecmo Super Bowl soundtrack, so. Glad I slowed him down enough. Good technique. Circling the drones. I wonder if they're going to do Tecmo Madison this year. If there's going to be any kind of online tournament. Be curious to see that. Oh, not a touchback. Oh, that's halftime. Well, let's watch the halftime show. This audio. I got to get this cleaned up. Well, now's an opportunity for me to remind you guys to, for our own halftime show, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Kato Emotion, I really appreciate it. We're growing this channel week by week, you guys. A few more views every week. But not too many new subscribers. So if you guys are some of our new viewers, consider it. Doesn't cost you anything. And Justin Fields runs for a first down. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Ooh, I did not run very well with JK. Let's see how our team's doing. Probably still mostly average. It's first game of the season. Yeah. KJ Hill's doing pretty well. I dig it. Let's keep running with JK. It's conservative, but you know, we got to get the running game established this year. Got to put the ball in Justin Fields' hands. Got to put the ball in Justin Fields' hands. Making something happen. Finding the open receiver. The glitchy music. All of it. You know, so two of my worlds kind of have been converging this week, and I love experiencing healthy skepticism with my media sources. And yeah, out of bounds. There are two kind of media sources that I consume more than other ones, and the first one is college football news and Ohio State news. Ooh. I did not like that incompletion. That was not fun. Well, that's a touchdown. Sweet. So two of my worlds converge. Two of my news media worlds converge. So I follow a lot of Ohio State news and a lot of college football news. And I follow a lot of progressive media on YouTube news. And those worlds kind of converged this week as various progressive channels started complaining about the idea of the Big Ten and the Pac-12 canceling their football seasons. And, oh my gosh, more injuries. Sorry, Cincinnati. It's nothing personal. I'm not trying to injure you. And when those worlds converged, I found that if the person actually knew what they were talking about, if they were actually a sports fan, they gave the nuance. Now, that's not necessarily that they wanted there to be a season and that they said it was the healthiest thing for the players, etc. And I don't even know if I feel that way. But I saw Emma Vigeland give some decent coverage because she's a football fan, you know, and she could give it that nuance. And the thing she was talking about is the fact that the college football players generate a lot of revenue and they don't get paid for it. I agree with her. I think if you're going to be a college football fan, and I just don't know where your head's at. If oh no, that's a big run. That's a big run. I messed up. I'm talking too much. Oh no! I ruined the shutout. Oh well. That's what you get when you're doing Let's Plays. You ruin things like shutouts in Tecmo Super Bowl. Let's see if I can block this. Nope. Oh, I blocked it. Sweet. Chase Young. But yeah, I saw some really good coverage from Emma Vigeland because she is a football fan and she could give it the nuance that the story requires. It's not, but some of the things I saw, some of the coverage I saw were people who weren't sports fans, and they basically treated us like a bunch of virus-denying meatheads that just, we need our sports, and the poor children, the poor 18 to 22-year-old children are all going to die for our entertainment, and we're so heartless. And you know, I'm getting real tired of the oversimplification. And I'm a fan of these people's channels for the most part, but the lack of nuance is really disappointing, you know? Again, when I saw a sports fan covering it, they were talking about legitimate issues about, you know, here's an opportunity for college football players to really, you know, dig their heels in and declare that that they are revenue generators, that they're not just your average academic student. You know, that they do create a lot of wealth for these institutions and that they ought to be compensated in some way, shape, or form, and not just some lawsuit that means you get $100 in your bank account years later. The name, image, and likeness steps that they've taken this last year, I think, are long overdue. Anyways, when you're talking about, as a fan, wanting to at least stick to the protocols that they set forth in July, the schedule that they released at the beginning of August, or no, just like a couple weeks ago. That's the thing. All this stuff's happening so quickly. Sticking to the schedule, sticking to the protocol that the players are tested 3 times a week, sticking to the protocols that the players need to essentially bubble themselves at their own universities. And also questioning the double standard of, okay, so a lot of these universities are bringing the students back to campus for classes. And, you know, at Ohio State, that's upwards of, 45, 50,000 on the main campus. I don't know how many people are going online nowadays. But when I went to school, it was very crowded. So it's safe for that to happen, but it's not safe for these athletes in a very controlled environment. And given, no, I don't think it's completely safe. I don't. Unless you're going to put like some kind of mask thing on the helmet. What are offensive and defensive linemen going to do? They're just going to breathe in each other's faces. You telling me that's not going to be safe? Like, you tell me, I believe you if you're saying, you know, we have safety concerns. Look, it looks like the season's over. It looks like it's dead, at least for the Big Ten. And it seems like if the SEC, ACC, and Big 12 are going to push forward, I don't know. It's just hard to say. It just seems like if they push forward with it, eventually there will be corona cases. It finds a way. It's like it spreads almost like a virus. What do you know? And can't believe I went on a corner blitz. What am I thinking? First down. Should have covered that guy. Another injury? I'm really not trying to do this to you, Cincy. Anyways, my point is two my worlds converged, and I rarely hear kind of the left-wing media guys that I follow, and gals, cover college football. It's just not their domain, and I often don't hear the college football people talk about politics. all of a sudden those worlds are converging, and it makes me feel really uncomfortable. And you know what I will say this about that? The college football people that I follow don't pretend to know much about politics, or if they do, they like keeping it to themselves. But man, I heard a lot of political commentators who think they know anything about college football. And it just, you know what it did? It grinded my gears. Look, it's not going to change anything. The season's canceled. Ohio State's not playing. They might play in January. It's a big deal. We found a way to play through wars. We found a way to play year after year after year. And this year with the virus, and it is scary and it is dangerous. And it could go down in history as the right move. But the way it's been executed by the Big Ten leaves a lot to be desired with regards to clear communication and transparency. So I will try to fix the audio, guys. Why am I playing this season? Because this might be the only college football we get to see. It's here on Tecmo Super Bowl. And other various YouTubers playing video game NCAA. So thanks you guys for joining us. We beat Cincinnati 42-6. I messed up and was talking too much and had Cincinnati score. So hopefully next week we'll try to get the goose egg on defense. But J.K. Dobbins getting 120 yards on the ground. That's nice. Justin Fields, completion percentage, 77%. 249 yards through the air, 0 interceptions. Chris Olave with that one big interception for 77 yards. It's what we like to see. We let them have 5 first downs because I'm chatting through this thing. But you know what? I might as well chat because when we get to week 7, got to put my game face on. Lucky Ohio State sweatshirt is good for one more TSB win. Love to see that. Guys, if you like Tecmo Super Bowl, if you have feelings about college football, if you like NCAA football, leave a comment. And if this is your first time at Hammercat Games, thank you for joining us. Kato Emotion and I try to make it an entertaining experience for you guys every Monday, Tuesday, and Friday evening. We try to stream around 7 p.m. I got the stream started a lot later tonight. Sorry about that for any of those of you that keep that schedule. But we try to stream at 7 p.m. GMT +2 local Brussels time. We are in Brussels, Belgium, even though Kevin is from Canada and I am obviously from the state of Ohio. It's really the state of Ohio if you say the state. I know grammar. Thanks for joining us, guys. Welcome to Hammercap Games. If you like our content, please consider hitting like and subscribe. And we will see you on Friday. We will see you on Friday.